Dwayne here, PhoenixTypewriter.com. Got the Corona folding 3-bank right here. So it's the folding machine. Flips around back like this, nice. So I'm doing some service to this. Rebuilding the ribbon drive. I already replaced that front feed roller. But this is pretty common, it seems like, lately. Because it seems like I've done 3 of these in the last year, which is a lot. Up here on this particular model, it's got an arm for return, but a lot of them have a squeeze piece here, but they both have the same index mechanism right here. And if you look real close on this one, it works. Seems like it works most of the time, but it doesn't. Every once in a while, especially on double space, it only goes single. That's because the spring is missing right here. There's supposed to be a spring right there on that little stud, and most of these are long gone, and people probably don't even know there's supposed to be a spring there that holds his paw with tension downward. So if you manipulate this control over here, you can see this in action. Sometimes there should be a spring right in there, right there at the tip of my. So the only way to get that spring in there is to loosen that screw, which I'm going to do here on camera. I'm going to do this live on camera and make a spring for it and everything. So just go ahead and take this off. It's just one piece here, and that's where the little spring wraps around. That's that little piece right there, and then it just butts up against this flat piece. You should be able to see a mark here where the spring was. See it, but let's get a spring to work in here. This is gonna be a little bit tricky, but we're gonna give it a shot. So I already looked. I didn't have any really good push springs to use, so we're gonna just make one out of a spring that's about the right size. So the tension has got to be, it's pretty good on these. So this is a pretty lightweight spring here. You can just tell by pulling. I want something a little stronger than that, and maybe it's probably about the right diameter. So let's look for something a little bit more powerful. Maybe this guy. No, it feels pretty weak. Let's just keep looking through here until I find one that's about right. This guy right here. Too strong. Alright, we'll find one here pretty quick. That looks pretty good right there, but it's a little too big a diameter, I think. Yeah, this one's good. It's got good tension, and I think it's about the right diameter for this stud. Perfect. But this is not the kind of spring we want. We want a push spring. So the way to make this thing into a push spring is just by stretching it. Stretch it a little further and a little further. So now it's a push spring. And we're going to have to cut the tips off here. So we'll cut this down right here. Just pick a spot and cut it. Get it better. These cutters are not the best. Okay, so we got a open spot, so that's going to go into that little notch right here. Just like that. Now, pro tip would be to bend that little tip of the spring there just a little bit. Bend it back down just a little bit. Kind of make it flat. Let's see if I can get my hemostat in here and do this. It's a little tricky to. So you get it in there, and then you gotta bend it bend it a little bit. There, it just flattens it out. Makes it flat. Okay, now we're going to cut the others. We're going to cut what we want off, which is not very much. It's only, I'm going to say about 6 of these coils maybe. We'll go with that right there. So now I got that little spring right here. That's our final product. And I'm going to also flatten that other tip a little bit. So I want to do the same thing to this cut off tip like I did the other one, and bend it in a little bit, flatten it out, so now it's flat too. So there's our new spring right there. Alright, let me get some stuff out of the way here. This is the tricky part because this little spring gets away from you a lot. Alright, where's the screw at? Nope. Where's my screw at? There it is. Okay, let's put the machine back in camera here. And let's see if I can get this done on camera. Try to focus in here a little bit. Put some light down in here. Okay, so this goes on just like that, right? And it only goes one way. Huh. Oops. Okay, so that's how she goes. What I'm going to try to do is, I think I'm going to use my captive screwdriver here. Lock this screw into this like that. Put this in place. And now I've got to get this spring on that little detent and then down the shaft there just a little bit. So, definitely a little tricky here. And I got this camera right in my face. I can't negotiate it. Okay, feels like it's about to start right there. But we gotta give it a little, gotta be able to get that spring in there. Okay, got it. Come on, baby, let's start. I think it started. Yes, indeed. Switch to the screwdriver. Okay, there she goes. Let's see how that works. Oh, wasn't quite in place. There she goes. So it springs out when you need it right there, and it collapses. All right, that's all fixed up, I think. That's single, and let's try double. Okay. So that's it, new spring installed right there. Phoenix Typewriter. Good day.